Elvis is in the building.
He lives, and when it comes to the Costas, us Brits are all shook up.
We love Spain!
We love you.
What more could you want in the world?
Now, Tant. More and more of us are leaving the cold and grey of the UK for the Costa del Sunshine. Living the dream can be hard graft.
Middle of service and gas bottle's gone.
We've had one day off. We had Christmas Day off.
We've been open 2 minutes and we're already mobbed.
But Costa living can be worth its weight in gold.
Are we at the top?
Oh, that was fun.
We're going to go and have a night out. Vamos, let's go.
That's why there will always be...
The sun.
Nightlife. This is home.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, netball newbie Jill's hoping she scores with her new team.
You are amazing.
It's antiques or bust for wheeler dealer Stephen.
Oh, no. So you can't stop today.
And birthday boy Andy celebrating the big 6-0 in style.
Party on, dude.
On the western tip of the Costa del Sol, you'll find the town of Manilva. It's where antiques aficionado Stephen and his partner Tony are gearing up for the day.
I want double scrambled eggs. I'm so hungry.
Together they own an antiques business, and Stephen's the driving force behind it.
I love antiques, and I love the thrill of buying something for £5 and selling it for 10.
And he can't help bringing work home, literally into his home.
Bavaria and bone china, the whole set, which I managed to get for a steal.
Today he's got plenty on his plate, because those antiques aren't going to buy and sell themselves.
Yeah, honey?
Before breakfast is over, there's deals to be done.
I've just sent you a picture. It's like 3 sort of brick escutcheon type things.
I'll look at the picture now. Hang on a second.
Karen, who works in Stephen's shop, needs him on site pronto.
Put that there.
Partner Tony is staying at home today, so Stephen's swinging straight into action.
He'll come in like a tornado and then disappear as quick as the tornado arrives.
The shop he runs is a short drive away, and it's home to some cherished items.
This is the centre of the shop. We try and do it in aisles, so we have 3 aisles so people can come in and out and walk around. This is Ganesh. He is my mascot, and he's not for sale.
Well, that's fine, because he probably wouldn't fit on my sideboard anyway. In the past, Stephen's run the shop on his own, but for the last 12 months, he's had Karen by his side.
I am Karen, and I work here part-time, and I'm the one who looks after Stephen as best I can.
So the shop is sort of just an eclectic mix of antiques, second-hand furniture. We just try to keep everyone happy, don't we, Karen?
Yes.
Something for everyone.
To keep the customers coming back, it's vital for Stephen to constantly source new pieces.
I think when you have a shop, you've got to keep it interesting. It's only a small community here, so you're going to get a lot of people coming into the shop all the time. So you've got to keep the shop interesting. You've got to keep on the stuff turning over.
And there's one assortment of things he's been trying to turn over for quite a while.
About 2 years ago, I was very lucky to buy 7,000 knobs. And knobs and me go well together. And so we sell those for €2 each. So it's like my pension, you know? So I think it's going to take me 10 years to sell them.
Every little helps.
I think I got the best shop in the coast.
So do I. Not that I'm not biased or anything.
Well, you're not biased at all.
Stephen can't spend all day having a laugh with the staff. To keep the stock fresh, he's got to get out and about to find new items. Today, he's using his local network to sniff out antiques, in this case, from a previous customer.
Quite excited to go to Jill's. She said she's got 2 pieces which would really interest me. So, I don't know. I think what would be nice is to find something that she's got that I haven't seen before.
No rest for the wicked, or for an antique dealer on the trail of a bargain.
Let's go see.
We all know the Costas are cheap as chips.
Perfect.
But a fair few of us Brits are on a health kick.
No pain, no gain.
Feeling the burn?
Yeah. Oh!
And getting fit.
Come on then, ladies, I want to see these arms moving. Bum, 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 bum.
So remember to stay hydrated.
Let's have a cup of tea. Typical blinking English, isn't it?
70-year-old Jill, who moved to Spain 10 years ago, lives with husband of 32 years, Mike, and she's been wanting to get more active.
When you're retired, you've got to be active. Well, I certainly have to be because that's what I love doing.
To do that, she's returned to the sport she enjoyed when she was young.
Oh, well, netball, it was my favourite sport at school, and I never did it after. Life got in the way, children, blah, 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 you know.
While spending a few weeks in the UK last year, she heard about walking netball, a slower version of the game where you're not allowed to run.
There's a good boy.
She couldn't find a team in Spain, so she's decided to set up her own.
I can't swear that. It's the only walking netball in the whole of Spain, but what I've researched, I can't find it anywhere, and nor can anybody else. So I think it is. I think it's the first time. And I'm hoping it'll encourage other teams, because all I'm out to do is help people. I always have done, and I always will do.
After putting a shout out on social media, the first turnout was disappointing. She was expecting more than 20, but only 4 turned up. So today she's hoping players' numbers are up.
So far, I've got 22 listed.
You're going to have enough there to play a proper game this time?
Well, it looks like it, but the most important thing is the word's out there.
Game on. Hubby Mike's been completely supportive of Jill's retirement activities, up to now.
I've got some news for you, Mike, that you might not like.
What?
I've got you down as umpire.
Oh, no.
I've wrote Mike in, and he's never done anything like this in his life before. So bless him, I've thrown him in the deep end.
As long as I get a whistle.
You got a whistle, of course you have.
No getting upset if I blow my whistle at you.
No, you probably will do, because I'll probably run or jump.
At this rate, Benji the dog will be on refreshments, Jill. The club aims to run every week for 2 hours at a local park. Jill has spent €130 so far to get the club up and running.
It's completely free to anybody who wants to be there. Eventually we need to buy the actual posts, buy our own uniforms, our T-shirts, the balls. So far I've paid out for it, but that's not a fortune, of course I haven't.
If you're having uniforms and club T-shirts, you're going to need a logo. That's where ex-IT worker Mike comes in.
Printed out all ready to go.
Oh, it's back to front.
If it was printed the normal way round, when I turn it back to front on there and iron through it, it'll reverse all the print.
Oh, I see, yeah, it's very clever. Let's hope the ladies approve when they see it later. Jill's hoping today is the first step in creating a community of women keeping fit and healthy.
Some ladies, as we get older, unfortunately, we do have ailments like I've got. Some people have got back problems. Some people want the socialiser level of it because they've arrived here and they've got nothing in the day to do besides coffee, lunches, etc., etc., chat, 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 chat. They just want something more exciting. And that's what I'm hoping. And they'll be back the following week.
That might depend on whether the refereeing is up to scratch, though.
I'm definitely going to stay neutral. I might get it in the neck afterwards.
Good luck, Mike. I think you might need it. Coming up, Rummy Boy Andy is having second thoughts about celebrating his birthday.
But I don't even want to think about being 60. I don't want to talk about it.
And antique aficionado Stephen is spoiled for choice.
So far, about 18 different pieces I want.
In the buzzing port town of Fuengirola,
This is the reason that we love this apartment so much.
Wolverhampton lad Andy and Glasgow gal and wife Karen have called it home for 5 years.
It gets warm on this balcony.
It does.
Right, back into
The pair have been married for 13 years after meeting online in Glasgow on a dating website.
Karen always laughs at this because she paid for 6 months and I was her first date.
I had lots of other dates lined up and I never went on them.
And I keep laughing that she'd still got her money's worth.
Andy asked to marry me within 2 weeks. He's daft.
This impulsive couple run one of Fuengirola's most popular sports bars, and it's something Andy's always wanted to do.
I opened my dream sports bar. I'm a nuts about sport, so I designed my perfect sports bar.
But tonight it's shut. They've got a special event on.
I just hit the big 6-0.
Happy birthday, by the way.
You need to be on time tonight.
Yep.
Can't have your party when you're not there.
I know about it, it's not a surprise party. So, plan is for me to get there around 7:30. My barman, Paul, he's doing the disco. I will probably do a little bit of karaoke. I'll sing one song.
Oh, who do you do?
I'll put a wig on, some sunglasses, and pretend to be Ozzy Osbourne for all of 3 minutes.
Oh, I was hoping for Cher, but we'll say fellow Brummie Ozzy.
How do you feel about turning 60? Do you feel old?
But I don't even want to think about being 60. It's a strange feeling, because in my head I'm still 21.
In my head, I think you're about 14.
Karen and Andy run the bar together, but Andy's also got a sideline delivering alcohol supplies to their fellow Brit bars in the area.
Load the van up.
It means the couple work 10-hour days, 6 days a week, so tonight's a chance to kick back and celebrate Andy's milestone 60th birthday.
We work hard, do get some time together. Not as much as either of us want. It is difficult.
Right, what are you doing now?
I'm going to get the van and I'll take those barrels. It's a bit of a crazy day. I'm all over the place. Far too many deliveries, lots of deliveries, but it gets me out of Cameron's hair. I lift around about a ton a day.
Impressive.
I suppose that's bad for a 60-year-old.
With Andy safely out of the way until the party, Karen can prep the bar. They know about the birthday bash, but Karen still has a few surprises in store.
The surprise is Michelle and Kevin, our friends from Scotland, are coming, and they've already messaged Andy and said sorry that they can't make it. They're going to come to the bar and help decorate a little bit, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. Andy will be really excited to see Kevin and Michelle.
Your secret's safe with us, Karen. In Casara's Costa near Marbella, walking netballer Jill is making some team shirts. She's launching one of the Costa's first walking netball teams and is hoping to debut their logo at today's practice, if people turn up.
Have I got to have hot steppers in white, maybe? If the badge is not going to show up, that's pointless, isn't it?
As well as newly appointed referee, husband Mike is chief designer and printer, but he's not quite nailed it yet.
On a lighter background, it will show up more. I haven't got many things to try it with.
The pair might have second thoughts about their choice of T-shirt, but not about their decision to move to Spain 10 years ago.
We're both retired, and this is where we want to be. We think it's a beautiful country, beautiful people. It's an incredible place.
You see, now that shows up quite well.
Yeah.
Enzo, what do you think of this logo? I think it's been rubbish.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, everyone's a critic.
I don't know about that hot steppers. It doesn't still show up enough, does it?
Well,
it looks like butt steppers. It really does. Hot steppers or butt steppers?
I can see it quite clearly.
At least it gives us an idea of exactly what it's actually going to eventually look like. And of course, it's only done on a basic printer at the moment, so that's just trial and error. I still like the colours. I like the artwork. Yeah, I'm happy enough with it.
The design work is important, as Jill thinks there's a real need for her walking netball group.
Women, as you get older, get a little bit more nervous of doing things. And it's a zest of life. Don't sit there and watch television, do your knitting and sewing and reading your book. There's a world out here to see, and you need to get out there and see it and be part of it, be part of a community and meet other people.
Jill's booked the court in an hour and is hoping for a decent turnout, ideally enough people to have a proper match. She's roped in Mike as referee. One problem. He doesn't know anything about the game.
The most important thing is that they mustn't skip.
Yeah.
They mustn't jump.
Uh-huh.
And they mustn't run.
No skipping, jumping or running. Sounds like the perfect sport for me. And if they do any of those, Mike's poised to step in and sort things out.
Have we got the whistle?
Yeah, I've got the whistle.
Well, I think I need to practice with the whistle.
No, you don't need to practice.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We're not making tunes.
He might not need to, but he really wants to.
I've got the ball. 1, 2, throw.
You did 3 steps.
No, I did not.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh,
Look.
no, I did
Camera,
not.
I'll show you the replay.
No respect for the ref these days.
They get a free pass.
Right, you're going in the book, Jill.
I think he did all right, bless him. He's got to learn from scratch. It's not really his thing. He's very interested in what I'm doing. He's very excited in what I'm doing, and he's there to support me. OK, I'm off to get changed.
Jill has been very, very busy with it all. I mean, something she feels very passionate about is getting people fit, but in a way that's sort of fun and you can socialise a bit, not too serious. We're looking forward to seeing how many people actually turn up.
Time to get this community walking netball group off to a flying start.
OK, let's go. Let's go meet the girls.
Hello everyone, how's it going? It gets so cold here in winter, this is what people don't realise. They think it's really warm here in the winter. It is when the sun's out. When the sun goes in, it's freezing. So they don't have central heating here. You get out of bed onto a stone floor, they're cold. Going back to the UK, I end up going back with like loads of jumpers and jackets. I forget about central heating. I'm laying on my parents' sofa in my bra and knickers because they've got the central heating and the fire going. I'm absolutely boiling, I'm not used to it.
And someone warming up for the day in Manilva is antiques dealer Stephen. He's on the hunt for new stock to freshen up his shop, and he's keen on getting some new high-end furniture.
He's just got one piece which I know I'm going to like.
Stephen sells to all kinds of people, but today he's visiting one in a rather palatial pad in the hills. One of his regular customers, Jill.
Turn right up here.
Her casa happens to be one of the most exclusive in the area.
This house is one of the very few which is listed in Grande. Oh my God, just fabulous house. Look at it. That's just amazing. Jill, darling, how are you?
Hello.
How lovely to see you. Mwah. Mwah, you look gorgeous. I love this house. Look at this house.
Well,
there are
it's
so
work in
many bits and
progress.
pieces I've recognised from what you've bought from me.
I met Stephen in the village when I moved here 7 years ago. He's a really interesting character. He knows lots about the whole area. Bought a lot of stuff when we first started redoing the house, so it's kind of been one of those things that I've got to know him more and more as time's gone on.
Jill's looking to move some furniture on. Stephen's looking for items that'll catch customers' eyes, but there's no guarantees in this game.
About 18 different pieces I want. Oh, my God. You know what this is, don't you? This is by Thomas Stragg. I adore this
really
piece.
Fun.
I reckon that now retails for about 2,900.
Wow.
I love it. That would look great in my shop.
Yeah.
800? Okay, how about 900?
9? Yeah, okay.
Go on, don't be...
Okay,
Well, let's see what else you got. We can think about it, okay, yeah?
Sold! And if you can get it in the shop and move it on, a healthy profit. Stephen's got money to invest now, but that hasn't always been the case for him. When he was a property developer in the UK 15 years ago, a financial crisis hit him hard.
For 1 minute, I was driving a Bentley and then living in a massive, great house. To the next day, I had 50p. So I changed everything I did, and I started being a taxi driver and making ends meet. And I thought to myself, would I be better off just being in Spain, because I could be poor in England, or poor in Spain, where it's nice and sunny.
It's taken Stephen years of hard work to build up a network of contacts like Jill. He's determined never to struggle again, so every purchase he makes needs to turn a profit.
These pictures, how much are they?
1,500.
Really?
Mm-hmm. As a set.
Let's put them on.
Okay.
Let's buy this. I never buy items that I don't want to sell. We're all happy if we can make a couple of hundred, an object. The more money we make, the happier we are, aren't we?
This cupboard here.
This?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I'm
Very
just changing
saleable.
things around a little bit.
Very saleable. I like it a lot. 1750 I give you for that.
Okay.
The trust Stephen's built up with his clients means he can get a good deal.
I'm fairly happy. He usually gives a fairly fair price, and his valuations are quite true to today, what you'd pay. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
But he's not just buying today. When an opportunity to sell comes up, he'll take it.
That's really nice. How much do you want for that one?
700.
I'm looking for another bench seat to go with.
Do you want
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll get the guys to bring it to you.
Okay, cool.
But although Stephen has spent a fistful of euros in just a few minutes, he's confident he can make some of that back.
Really happy with what I bought. Lovely lady, lovely house, very nice staff.
Jill's things won't be collected for a few days, so now it's back to the shop, ready for an important delivery. In sunny Fuengirola, Glasgow girl Karen's getting in the party spirit.
Is it possible to get helium 6 and 0?
Tonight is the do for husband Andy's 60th birthday.
Perfect.
They made the move here from Glasgow 5 years ago, when Andy bought a sports bar after coming across it while on holiday. Karen, moving to the sun, has taken her back to her youth.
I've always loved the sea and the beach. I used to live in Jersey in the 1980s, so I always longed for that again, and I've got it. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you.
Before the guests arrive, she's got to turn it into Party Central and get the food, decorations and music all set up. Luckily, she's used to spinning plenty of plates.
This is actually quite a calm day, because usually I'm running about getting deliveries, taking things to the bar, doing accounts on the laptop. So today, it's not too big a task.
She makes it sound easy. I bet it's not.
Does everybody else get these big numbers to stay?
Yeah, I told you.
Just have to stand here like this all night.
Well, you can't stand there too much longer, Karen, because your party DJ is here.
Hello.
Paul works at the bar, and tonight will be the karaoke and party maestro.
He's 60, so we're not going to be playing too much K-pop. We're going to be playing all stuff right across the decades. And, of course, it will culminate with the ultimate tribute to Mr. Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh.
You'll be impressed.
Andy's performance as Ozzy can't come soon enough for me.
Shannon!
And bang on time, it's special guests Kevin and Michelle who've flown in secretly from Scotland to surprise Andy. Karen and Andy haven't seen them for over a year.
Andy doesn't have a clue that we're here in Fuengirola.
Karen saying it would book flights and stuff just to come over for the surprise, but then it'll be a good surprise for Andy. I think he'll be very surprised. Hopefully he'll be crying, ideally. Here he joys, though. Here he joys.
Andy will be arriving from work soon, so you lot need to get decorating. Coming up, netballer Jill's debut game is on a knife's edge.
4-1 to green, and we've got 1 minute left.
And wheeler dealer Stephen's staff are proving a handful.
I can't lift it. I can't lift it.
Well, in always chaos.
It's game time in Casala's Costa for netballer Jill.
I'm nervous and excited. My tummy hasn't stopped rumbling this morning.
She's hoping she'll get a good turnout for this, the first big session of the Hot Steppers, the walking netball club she's trying to set up. There's a lot for Jill to think about.
We'll all do the morning warm-up. That's really important. And then when we've done the warm-up, I can talk through rules and whatever with the girls. And then we go from there, yeah.
It needs to go well and for people to enjoy today so they want to come back. Otherwise, her dream could be over before it's begun.
The reason I am going walking netball because I have arthritis in my knees and hence I can't do netball, well, proper netball, like I'd like to. And it's not only about just getting fit, it's also the socialising side because we're getting to know different people, what interests they've got. So it's a very good socialising thing as well as being fit.
They're going to be playing on a basketball court, which means it doesn't have any netball markings. Luckily, Mike's come prepared.
I just stand here and smile. Yeah.
I hope he brought enough chalk.
So where can you play walking netball? Look at this amazing view. Wow, it's stunning.
What do you mean, the mountains or Mike? All chalked up, we've got a court. Now all we need are some players.
I'm just a bit nervous meeting them all and you know, and excited about meeting them all. It's a bit of both.
A few moments for Jill to have a quick warm-up, but will anyone turn up?
Come on!
Quick, Jill, because the ladies have started arriving.
Jill's just retrieving the ball that went over the wall.
Hello.
Who am I?
Hello, girls. I'm Jill. Right,
I'm Liz.
Hi, Liz. Lovely to meet you.
I'm Martha.
I'm Martha.
Hi,
Oh, lovely
nice
to meet you.
So far, the ladies seem quite keen on hitting the court.
I enjoy exercise, but I don't go to the gym. So this was an ideal opportunity. And it's a nice thing to come and do, meet new people.
It wasn't the fact that it was walking netball. It was more a case of it was a netball group being set up and I was just interested to come in and play.
It's a great way to work out and we don't have to run, which suits me down to the ground.
You and me both, Liz. Good news, enough ladies have turned up to this session to play a match. Jill, you're up.
Right, I'm going to get the ball now.
Being a brand new club, having the chance to throw a few practice balls gives Jill the opportunity to assess the players' skill levels.
I'm so excited. I can't believe how many are here. It's fantastic. We've got a team already of 14. We've got substitutes. They all seem like they're having a good fun time. And I'm loving every minute of it.
Time for the real thing, a practice match.
So, Dawn, I want you to run your team and tell them what they've got to do. I can appreciate you don't know what you're doing, but I think we're all in the same boat, as if to say. So let's just give it a shot, have a bit of fun. Don't worry if you go wrong.
Nice idea, Jill, but this lot look like they've come here to win.
Ready? Go.
My money's on the team that put it in the net the most times. Just a hunch. Near the shining sea of Manilva, antiques dealer Stephen is ecstatic, having just scored a bargain.
Excited, but not ecstatic.
Oh, all right, excited then. He just bought a bunch of new items for the shop, but this delivery is the stock he bought last week.
So hopefully they got my stuff.
Hello, boss.
To keep people coming in the shop, Stephen's got to constantly change the stock, so he's out buying as often as he can.
You've got to bring some new things in, so yeah, got to freshen it up. Come here and I'll deal with you two. Honestly, you can't starve today.
Lawrence and Mike are Stephen's repairmen and furniture movers.
I've worked with Stephen for 8 years and he's a great guy to work for.
Okay, 1, 2,
3.
I can't lift it. I can't lift it.
Careful, lads, that bust's not cheap.
Chaos, darling, always chaos.
The plinth might need some repair, but he'll have to leave Lawrence, Mike and Karen to deal with it themselves. Because Hurricane Stephen is already out the door. He's got another treasure trove to visit.
How are you, sweetheart? You good? Yeah. Go on, give us a cuddle.
See you, mate.
Kevin runs a house clearance business. When he's got new stock in, he knows who to call.
How much is that? I've caught my eye as I came in.
€60.
60 euro. Put that down.
Stephen always gets first choice on any of the stuff that comes in that I know he's going to like. So if I do a clearance that I know he's going to like, he will get first pick on all of it.
Any chance of Stephen reining it in?
How about these two mirrors behind you?
150 the two.
Yeah.
That'll be a no then.
I don't really have a budget as such. You know, it depends how much I've got in the bag, I suppose. If I like it, I'll know I'll sell it because I've got good taste.
As today's a buying day, he's trying to get around as many places as possible for new stock, and this one's one of his favourites.
I don't mind these.
That one I can do for 60.
And that other one?
I'll tell you what I'll do 100 the pair.
See, he's looking after me today, aren't you, eh?
I hope you're keeping count, Kevin. I've lost track.
Stephen's a good bargainer, but I give him good prices to start with, so he doesn't have to bargain with me very, very much.
When I first met him, he was terrified of me, weren't you? Yeah? He said, "Woo." You are the best. Very excited what I bought from Kevin. You know, every time I come here, he doesn't disappoint. Never ever bought anything from him that I haven't made money.
Another stock of goodies to keep the shop turning over. Finally, buying's over for the day. But it's not time for Hurricane Stephen to kick back yet.
shoot up to the warehouse. It's an extension of the shop where I just storage, but I've now opened it. So it's the same sort of stuff. Maybe we put the better stuff in the shop.
One thing you don't want to go chucking around an antique shop is one of these.
Viva la Benidorm.
Go on, Benidorm, how are your ball skills?
Benidorm, Benidorm.
Maybe not first team material.
Well, we love bargain loving Brits. Is that right? Bargain loving Brits, we love you.
He once had a trial for Cardiff City.
Benidorm!
Maybe we should have tried Torremolinos. Oi, can we have our ball back, please? And ball skills are on full display on Cazara's Costa. The first full game of Jill's new walking netball club is up and running. I mean, walking. Enough people have turned up for the hot steppers to have their first proper game.
You all right, Les?
Jill's aim for her club is to play netball and bring people together, even those who might find other sports difficult.
This is something you can do with an ailment. You might have to think on a different level on how you exercise, but it's not saying you have to stop, because you don't. Once. Hey! Well done!
The goals are flying in. Referee and husband Mike is finding it hard to keep up.
It's trying to watch all the feet at the same time, though. That's tricky, because they seem to be having a tendency to run.
Foul!
So far, the Greens are running away with it.
4-1 to Green.
But the Blacks stage a comeback to leave the game tightly poised in the final moments.
We've got 1 minute left.
Wow! You are amazing. Full time, game over, well done!
So 6-5 to Green.
Which colour?
Green, 6-5 to Green.
Green, really?
Yeah.
Well done, Green team!
Oh, it was close. And Jill seems to be onto a winner. Time for some insightful post-match analysis.
It was lovely, lovely group of ladies, really nice, and it just gets you out and gets you fit a bit.
Netball!
It was brilliant, I really enjoyed it. I'll be doing it every week, yes.
Good news, because Jill's aim is to start something that isn't currently available on the Costas.
It's maybe the first one in Spain. To think this might start something off in Spain, and I've done it, my team's done it. I can't wait, I'm thrilled. Yeah, absolutely.
Jill might be up for keeping her and her local ladies active, but that's not all starting the team is about.
Hi, girls, well done, you've been absolutely phenomenal today. Amazing team.
It's about creating a community, and what does that community think of their logo?
Oh, yeah. This looks like butt steppers at the moment, so we've got to get rid of the shading. Yep. And we've got to put hot on the top and steppers at the bottom. Yeah. Do pass it around and make suggestions, anything, please.
I like the colours.
Do you like the colours? Oh, good. That's Mike just doing it at home with print paper. Really good. So when you have it done a bit more professional, the colours will stand out.
They've got the name, they've got the logo, and it looks like they've got a team.
Thank you, Jill, for organising it.
Yeah,
well done to you. Yeah, and getting us all together.
I'm so proud to get of myself to get this off the ground. Everybody's already asked me, will I start an evening one up? I'm thinking, no, start your own up.
If today's game is anything to go by, it looks like the hot steppers will be hot-footing it back to the court very soon.
So thank you, Emma, so much. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Definitely.
It's early evening in Fuengirola and bar owner Karen is about to get this party started.
How are you getting on with the photo?
It's her husband Andy's 60th birthday today. Karen's getting everything organised while he's out on deliveries.
I'm 60 years young I remember my 21st birthday at a pub in Wolverhampton, and where the hell has the time gone? It just, bump, gone.
5 years ago, Andy was on holiday here, struggling to find a sports bar showing the match. That's when he decided to move to Spain and open his own. And it was that holiday where he met tonight's surprise guests.
We met Andy about 5 years ago.
5 years ago, yeah. So they were in our same hotel, and then Andy kept mentioning that he was wanting to buy a bar over here, and we just thought it was, drink talking, and we're like, not a chance, he's going to buy a bar over here. 2 days later, he come past the swimming pool. He ended up saying, I went and bought a sports bar, do you want to come and see it?
5 years later, and the bar is thriving, catering for British sports fans. But there'll be no football on the big screen tonight, because Karen and barman Paul have cooked up something to jog a few memories.
I know exactly where we were. We went to the darts tournament, and he was dressed as a rah-rah girl.
He loves dressing up. Even though he's 60, he's just a big kid at heart. And speaking of dressing up...
Ready for the night. Ready to party.
Yes, you are. Now all we need are some guests before Andy arrives.
Hi, dear.
Hello, you mate. Good to see you. You okay? Hi.
Filling up nicely, surprised guests of honour Kevin and Michelle are hiding in the darkness. And just in time, because here's the birthday boy himself. Shh, no one breathe a word. Coming up, Antique Mad Stevens, always a shoe-in for a sale.
It's a nice shoes here for you.
Yeah, but they're 400 quid a pop.
And birthday boy Andy is about to be reborn. I mean, Osborne.
I think your wig's falling to pieces. He's the worst singer that I have ever met in my life.
"64-year-old antique dealer Stephen has been on the hunt for new pieces for his shop.
Bravo!
So far today, he's bought paintings, mirrors and several chests of drawers. His regular shop is full, but he's got somewhere else they can be stored until they're ready to be sorted.
We've just arrived at my warehouse. Now, this was originally just to store things in. So now I've got Mike. He now works in here on a Friday and a Saturday. We open it in the morning and we sell from here.
Mike's known Stephen for 8 years, and he's a vital part of refurbing his fantastic finds.
I renovate all the furniture so it gets renovated, cleaned, sold from the shop.
It's Mike's job to keep on top of the stock.
Shove it down there, look. Shove it down there, put it there. And then, yeah, if you I think just a quick wipe over, make sure the leg's okay. We'll take that to the shop, we'll sell that tomorrow.
Stephen likes selling almost as much as he likes buying, so twice a week the warehouse is open to the public to come and have a nosy and hopefully spend some euros.
Nice little coffee table here. Got some lovely beds. Look at this bed. I've got some people coming tomorrow looking for some beds. Okay? There's nothing better than selling a piece of furniture to someone and they come back into the shop 2 days later with a photograph saying, look at this, it's in my house, isn't it? They're wonderful. And then you've done the job.
And Stephen's selling doesn't stop with the public. Not even his staff are safe.
What size are your feet?
Mine?
Yeah, what size are your feet?
Well, 9s.
You've got 9s? Well, it's nice shoes here for you.
Well, yeah, but they're 400 quid a pop.
Well, they're a bit too smart for you, aren't they? You should have a pair of those.
If you had a size 10, I'd be in there like a shot. So how's this day of antique acquisition been for you, Stephen?
Yeah, I'm very pleased with the finds I made today. Very nice. Thomas Drag chest of drawers. I'll enjoy putting that in the shop. Might take that home, actually. It's rather nice. All the stuff I bought today, yeah, I'll do well.
He's had a successful day and found plenty of characterful antiques to keep the customers coming back. Best it's all safely locked away. As the day draws to a close in Fuengirola, the party's just getting started for Andy's 60th. And time for the big surprise.
You kidding me? What you...
Lee, language?
I can't even say, mate.
What's happening, buddy?
When did you get in?
Good, we got this morning.
You said you weren't coming.
To see Kevin and Michelle, I was really surprised to see him. Really saw by my reaction. Yeah, sorry for that.
Thanks for the apology, Andy.
Andy's just come into the party and he was a little bit overwhelmed. He was really shocked to see Michelle and Kevin, which I loved, yeah. I think Andy might be doing his Ozzy Osbourne at one point soon.
Some of these haven't seen the Ozzy Osbourne impression, so that'll be quite good.
But first, let's get the formalities out of the way.
Right, thanks everybody for turning up. Can't believe I'm actually 60. Where the years go. Thanks to Karen for arranging this. I can't believe it.
Karen!
Have yourself a good night. Oh, by the way, guys, who turned me balloons to make me look 90?
I'm looking at you, DJ Paul. Speech is done, it's time for Andy to unveil his karaoke alter ego.
Party on, dude.
Something his wife Karen isn't looking forward to.
So Andy likes rock, and his special party number is putting on an Ozzy Osbourne wig and the glasses and then singing the song Paranoid, which makes me paranoid because I'm like, oh no, not again. I think your wig's falling to pieces.
It's probably, we've had it.
Have you put it on the right way? He's the worst singer that I have ever met in my life. I am a really bad singer myself, but he's awful. He's a terrible singer.
Well, thanks for your support, Karen. Don't let that stop you, Andy.
Started.
The likeness is uncanny. Andy's going to put the fun into Fungirola.
We have a very special treat for all of you music lovers and people with a sense of humour. Ladies and gentlemen, live we have the one, the only, Mr. Ozzy Osbourne.
Take it away, Ozzy. I mean, Andy.
Finished with my woman, cause she could help me with my mind. People think I'm insane, because I am frowning all the time.
I tell you what, Karen, I do take your point on Andy's singing.
I tell you to enjoy life, I wish I could, but it's too late.
I'll tell you what, Karen must be so proud. So proud.
If you can't be Ozzy Osbourne at your own 60th, when can you?
Sharon!
Karen!
And he has turned 60 in style. He does have a habit of doing everything in style. Nothing's ever just a little quiet thing.
I've done my thing. You never liked me doing Ozzy.
Well, because you're not a great singer.
It's your party, Andy, and you can sing if you want to.
I love you. Thank you for that. Rock on, dude. And we're going to go and dance the night away.
Next time on the Costas, fabulous fundraising Val has a smashing time.
That's a good start.
Mum and son singing duo Debbie and Jude get into tune. And bar owners Louise and Alban are in need of a full house.
Guys, bingo's starting, and if you want to play, there's a free drink on the house.